What's up, guys? Joe here, Subtle Art Soap. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. So today we're going to be honing a vintage Dubl Duck special #1. This is one of the razors I picked up recently at an antique shop in Vermont. And we are going to put a Lune edge on this. I haven't used this stone yet. Just got it the other day. And I reached out to Eric at the Cajun Blade to ask him what the best way to go about getting started with the Lune is, and he gave me a really good breakdown on how to use it as a finisher. So that's what we're going to do. But we're going to start off on this Shapton 1.5K. Put an edge on this. Set the bevel. Put the edge with the Lune. Alrighty, so let's get started here. This razor I was very excited to see at the antique shop. It's very rare to find a Dubl Duck at an antique shop in this kind of shape. I've seen them before, but they were in just terrible shape, or they were priced so high it was just not worth it. I mean, these Dubl Ducks, they are collectible. You guys are vintage straight razor collectors. You know these. You know this, a good Weight and Butcher, highly collectible. For me, the Dubl Ducks are almost like the holy grail of vintage straight razors for me. But when I saw this one in the case, there was a case of about 60 or more straight razors, and the guy they were locked up, so you had to get someone to unlock the case for you, and he stood there with me while I was looking through all the razors, and I saw this one. I knew instantly what it was, and when I picked it up and opened the blade, I knew I was going to get this one. I was just hoping the price was right on it. And I opened it up. Blade was in great shape. Saw the price that was on it. It was one of those things where you couldn't say no. I had to take it. Needed very little restoration. Really all it needed was a nice cleaning, little polishing on the blade, and that was really it. And we're getting a really nice undercut here, going all the way up the blade, nice and even. That's what I said when I saw this in the shape it was in. I had to grab it. I was even double checking it right there in front of the guy. I was putting on a flat surface, and I was making sure there was no wobbles or anything. I do have another Dubl Duck that I got a little while ago, a satin edge. But there are a few more Dubl Ducks I'd like to get. And I know if I keep looking, I'll find them. All right, let's give this a quick check, see where we're at. I think we're going to be really good. All right, let's give it a look. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. I'll do a few more passes here, just to make sure we're good, and then we'll move on to the 5K. I don't even think I'm going to change this tape out. I really didn't do a lot on this stone. It's Shapton 1.5K. I didn't do many. I don't think I wore the tape down enough to really warrant changing it out. Just going to give it a quick look. Just give it a quick check just to be safe. I know we're going to be good. Yeah, that's good. That is perfectly even, heel to toe. Very nice. So I knew this one, like I said, I knew this was the razor when I saw it. All right, good. We're going to move on to the 5K. This is not going to take long at all today. Really excited to shave with this one. That was the same trip where I found those two Wade & Butcher razors, and those were at a different antique shop in the same town in Vermont, just outside Woodstock, Vermont. And those Wade & Butchers, another score that I couldn't say no to. For all the antique shops that we do visit when we travel, and I find nothing, that trip was definitely the payoff for all the searching. Yeah, this is going quick. Got a nice bubble cluster going here. Nice even undercut. Give this one a quick little check here. See how we're doing. Yep, that's already ripping hairs right off, popping them right off. This is going to be a good edge. I can't wait to get the can't wait to get to the Lune. But you know what? I got to be patient here. I'm excited to get to that Lune and give that a shot. But I don't want to mess anything up on my way to that point. So have to slow myself down here. Make sure I do all the steps right so I can get a proper finish with that Lune. But it certainly does help when you have a razor in really good shape to begin with. It certainly does speed up the process. This is a Shepton 8K. Been looking at those new stones, the Rockstar stones. It's very intriguing. I don't know if I could jump on them right now since I just bought the Lune, but I think that is a set of stones I'm definitely going to be interested in down the line here. Yeah, I think we're almost done on this one too. Definitely can tell whoever owned this razor took very good care of it. There's actually quite a few razors at that antique shop where I got this one. There were several different cases, different dealers that had straight razors. I might take a trip back up there someday. Someday soon, I'm sure. Ski season's going to be coming. I know it's July and I'm already talking about ski season, but the mountains are already sending out their get your season pass now emails. So I'm already thinking about going back to Killington and that area, swinging into this antique shop and seeing what I could find. All right, let's check this out real quick. Yeah, done. Still looks really good too. Nice and even all the way across. Very nice. Alrighty, let's move on to a 12K. This will not be very many passes on this stone. I do get nice finished edges off this stone, but we're going to take it one step further today. Usually I go with the black shadow. You guys have seen me use that one quite a lot. I know the grit rating on the black shadow is 12 to 15K, and the Lune is the same, but I am, from everything I've read and from all the videos I've watched on people using the Lune, it is definitely a different feel to the edge. So I'm kind of excited to see the difference. Clean this off and just do some plain water. One of the things Eric told me when I was talking to him about this was to use my normal, whatever I normally do to finish this eraser off. Do that and then go to the Lune. Don't do anything different as far as finishing the razor. Do what I normally do. Do a couple, a few strokes under some running water here. All right, I think that's got it on that one. Alrighty, here we go. Lune. First things first, I know Griffith Shaving Goods flattened it, but just to be sure, we're going to give it a check. But I'm sure it's good. It doesn't hurt to check it out. Yep, all those marks are gone. Or flat. All right. So what we're going to do first is a light DMT slurry until we get a nice, even, aggressive undercut. It's the first thing that Eric told me. Light DMT slurry. I think that's pretty good. Nice light slurry. And that's not going to take long at all. Just checking it, getting a good look at the slurry, and it is pretty even all the way across. It's going right up the blade. Going all the way up to the spine. Definitely a different feel to this stone than the Black Shadow. This is it feels like a finer. I know, like I said, the rating was the same, but it does feel like it's a finer grit than the Black Shadow, but that's the idea, right? But I definitely don't want to rush through this because I want to do this right. I did come with its own little slurry stone, but one of the things that Eric had mentioned was using a DMT slurry. It's a little bit better than using the slurry with the stone. All right, we're going to clean this off. We're going to go with just water. And we're going to do 100 passes. Just water. I think it's 50 right there. I'm sure it's not a big deal if I'm a couple over or short on either side. Yeah, I completely lost count, so I think we're going to be okay here. right. I'll call that 100. All right, so now we're going to go with water and glycerin. I got the glycerin out. I was making soap yesterday. So I already had the glycerin out. All right, we're going to do 100 passes with the glycerin. I think that's 50. Really nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's a nice edge. Nice looking edge. All right, clean this off. And we're going to go with some running water. Actually, I'm going to slide this stone up a little bit so it's right underneath. That's good. Yeah, I can already feel this sticking. Yeah, that's not taking long at all. So slow this down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Hang on, I'm gonna move this stone. Tighten this thing up. I just saw this thing wobble on me real quick. I don't want that. Yep, it's getting stickier. I'm feeling this thing grabbing, just sticking just a little bit more and more. I think we're going to be done here real soon. All right, I'm going to call this done. Let's take a look at it. See what this looks like. It's got a nice polish on it. Awesome. All right. That'll do it for this one. Vintage Dubl Duck finished on a Lune. And we'll go strop it. We'll do a shave and see how it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. All right, guys. So here we are. Gonna do the shave test on it. The Lune edge that we just did. But I want to give it a quick strop. You hear that? She's singing. Wow. She is singing. This is gonna be. It's gonna be some edge. Bing, bing, bing. Crazy. Can you tell how excited I am to give this one a try? All right. Soap we're going to be using, Grapefruit Blossom. I don't have a splash for this, and usually when I use this soap, I always pair it with Bricktown Grooming Batch 214. The citrus and the jasmine in this splash play perfectly with the grapefruit and jasmine in the Grapefruit Blossom. All right, I'm going to wet my face, put a little pre-shave on, and then we will get right to it. This is our new menthol pre-shave. It's not a heavy menthol, just a little bit, something a little different. Not heavy, but it is there. All right, and brush, Maggard razors, synthetic. Show you guys the pour here. That nice yellow color you get from the essential oils in there. And I am not going to use a bowl. We're just going to go right from the tub. This soap's great in the summertime. This is a really nice citrus scent, nice grapefruit, bright and fresh with that jasmine in there. All right, I think that's good. Ooh, definitely need some more water. I got a little microphone down here. I've been using it quite a bit doing videos, and I don't remember charging it, so hopefully it doesn't cut out. I did have plans to do a splash for this, but I just haven't gotten to it. I want to get this really hydrated. I got about 2 days growth. Oh, a message came through there. But I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. Nice little test for this edge. Alrighty. Dubl Duck. Special number 1. The Lune edge. Wow. That is something. That is an excellent edge. I can see myself using this stone a lot more. Thank you, Eric, for the tip. It's really awesome to have, to find a holy grail razor like this. For me anyway, Dubl Duck. I know there's, a lot of other models out there, but just a Dubl Duck in general, for me, it's nice to find that, that holy grail kind of razor, and then be able to put a really excellent edge on it. Just makes it that much more enjoyable. Now, I am taking my time a little bit with this one. This is a square tip. I did mute the tip a little. Sorry, I got messages coming through. I did mute the tip just a little because I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson the hard way. I had a square tip and it dug right into my skin. I know a lot of that is, technique and being aware of it. But I just do that now. Just mute that tip a little bit so. I don't have to be so worried about it. Yeah. Very comfortable. This edge, really, really nice. Yeah, I can see myself using this stone a lot more as a finishing stone. Alrighty, I'll do a quick little rinse and we'll go past number 2. That residual slickness is crazy. We're finally back to making soap. We had a bit of a delay in getting materials. The shave jars got delayed. So I've just been sitting on, just waiting. I have, all these soaps I had to make and waiting on the jars. It's the company that makes the jars. I thought I had got my order in early enough, but they do a shutdown every summer. I think it was 2 weeks, and I thought I had got my order in early enough, but there was some kind of a delay, and then they went into the shutdown. So my order just sat there waiting to get shipped. And then some of the ingredients that we use in our soap got delayed. So I had to wait. But everything came in, and it all came in yesterday, all at once. UPS guy must have been losing it. Everything was just sitting right at the back door. All the big pails of oils and butters and everything. We did fall behind on quite a few. That's the one, mainly the real frustrating part is I did fall behind on a bunch of soaps. And unfortunately, they're going to be sold out longer than I sold out a little bit longer. But that's the way it goes. The challenges of running a small soap business. Let's get a couple of spots there. I did have a couple little spots the other day when I was shaving. You know how it goes. You always hit those and open those back up. That's nice. I'm going to call that done. I'm going to call that done. All right, guys, do a quick rinse. And that'll be it. Get this done. Bricktown Grooming Batch 214. If you guys haven't checked out any of Phil's stuff, you really should. It is excellent. Ooh, yeah, this is nice. Really nice. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I know this is a little bit of a long one, but I wanted to show the shave with the honing. Appreciate you guys sticking around. All right, that'll do it. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Take care.